What's up, nerds? Goz Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, Ajani Invigorate Leadership, the new mono-white PMA Planeswalker from PMA and Oktagon. Woo, Nelly. So if you missed my last video, basically a read-through of the cards that were available for the new set for PMA. Essentially, we have a new Planeswalker, and before we begin, as always, thank you to an Oktagon that has provided me early access to Ajani. Can't believe how fantastically awesome this is. Can't wait to share it with you. But as always, Oktagon, you guys are the best. Really appreciate your support. This is going to be a fun one, man. This is going to be a fun one. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Hold the phone. I interrupt this regularly broadcasted intro to let you know we've got a contest. Some point in this video, I'm going to be announcing a chance to get a free PMA Ajani Invigorate Leadership white light pack. I don't know what that is, but I know it's from the PMAs. I'm not sure if it's duplicate or not. So if you haven't bought too many of those, you might have a chance to pull a Mox Pearl from a free pack if you watch this video in its entirety and enter the contest. Follow the descriptions below. The only rule is you can't have won in the last 90 days. Sorry, boys that have already won. This is for somebody new. That said, let's get back to the action. Several things about Ajani we want to know. First off, following our grading rules, what makes Ajani a worthwhile Planeswalker? He's got 130 life, which is really great in that score. His mana gains are insanity. +7 to his color, +3 to blue, +3 to green, and then -2 to the other one. So he's got a total of +13 to his plus colors. I heard another content creator talking about how negatives are really important. I would agree if I have equal positives and negatives. In other words, if I have +3 in one and I have -3 in another, and I only have 2 colors or 1 colors that I can impact with positive scores, then that does make a big significant difference, and it can be very difficult to get out of sticky situations if the board is quote-unquote against you. However, when you have 3 colors in your field, and in this case, this color scheme right here is better than tricolor walkers, phenomenal. I love this color setup, and Oktagon, I would love to have this going forward for mono walkers as is, +7 to their main, +3 to 2 supportive colors, if you will, and then -2 to the others. Totally cool with that. I'm okay with that. I support that 100,000%. All right. So I love the mana gains. Again, A+ in life, A+ in mana gains. Let's talk about his static ability. Cats Assemble! At the end of your turn, if you have full life, create 2 Ajani Soldier tokens. Otherwise, you gain 3 life. So just by starting the game, by making your first swap, if you start with full life, you will get 2 cats on the board, ready to rock and roll. You get 2 creatures, tokens in the board. This makes Ajani ideal for any kind of objective that is summon creatures or even attack X number of times, because already turn 2, you're starting with an attacking creature. And if you can give that cat haste somehow, right out the gate, turn 1, then you actually start to attack turn 1. Fantastic stuff. Let's talk about Ajani's abilities. This is nuts. I've never seen anything like this. Look at this. 4 to his first blessed leadership, 6 loyalty for fierce leadership, and 8 for unscathed leadership. That means for a total of 10, 18 loyalty, we basically get to activate this dude and do everything that he does without any kind of loyalty ramp whatsoever. Now, that's a big plus for his loyalty abilities. Let's actually look at what the loyalty abilities do themselves. So as is typical with all of the PMA mono walkers or planeswalkers that they're providing us, all of them have some type of way of enhancing gems on the board, or improved is what the actual terminology is used for the gems that are using, but they're specific to the individual walker. And in Ajani's case, it is the enlist gem poppin' enhancing improvement. So when an enlisted gem is destroyed, you gain 2 life. When an enlisted gem reaches the bottom of the board, destroy all enlisted gems. Your creatures with Assemble get +X/+X until end of turn. X is the number of enlisted gems destroyed this way. Enlisted gems count as improved gems. So improved is the key word that they want us to be using about that. So I'm going to be frank with you. I am not a fan of most of the enhanced or the improved gem stuff that we've been having. They've been okay to this point. They got it right with Ajani. This is so powerful. Look how many different things it does. When an enlisted gem is destroyed, you gain 2 life. So that's one thing. When it reaches the bottom, destroy the bottom of the board, destroy all enlisted gems. So you're nuking the board if somehow, and that's not just on your turn, that's on your opponent's turn too. I believe. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I've played with Ajani a lot. I have not gotten an enlisted gem to the bottom of the board yet that I am aware of yet. It's crazy. So I'm going to purposely try to do it for the video play we're going to be doing today. So that's the second thing that it does. Third thing is your creatures get +X/+X until end of turn if they with assemble. So again, your tokens, these cats that you're creating, they have the token ability. So I'm going to go over that here in depth in a second. So that's 3 big things an enlisted gem does just by existing, just by being on the board and having something happen to them. So that's pretty powerful. But let's talk about create 4 Ajani leadership tokens. Now these Ajani leadership tokens are support cards. They're enchantments. They're 1 token. When the support is destroyed, move all of its evergreens to a random creature you control. Now, there was a bug for a minute with this. And everybody thought, well, Ajani's not working at all. You can destroy the gems and it doesn't give you the loyalty, or it doesn't give you those evergreen abilities. It actually did. It just put all of the evergreen abilities on 1 token on the board. So you had to go hunt and peck to figure out which one it was, match that one, and then your creatures got the abilities. There was a data push that was a mix-up. Then what happened was it didn't work at all. It just, every time you made a swap, it froze the thing. I had to uninstall the app and then reinstall it, and then he works fine. It perfectly works. I do not want to hear any complaints about the developers or the bugs or yada yada. This is a great game. They have challenges. They fix it quickly. Just go, I don't want to hear it. You're going to grumble about it. I don't want to hear it. All things considered, they got this fixed really, really quickly. Now, the only downside to fixing it this way, here's a big thing, and this is important. If you're not using either Facebook or Google to keep your data stored from your account, if it's just on your phone and nowhere else, A, that's a huge mistake. You shouldn't do that. Back it up with Facebook or Google. And B, if you're resistant to having Big Brother have all of your information and stuff, I'm telling you, every time you go play the game, you're running a risk of losing all of your data, and that is really, really dangerous. So I would highly encourage you back it up with either a Facebook account or a Google account so that you can keep your data, and then uninstall and reinstall the app completely. And then you shouldn't have any other problems that go along with it. Capiche? Capiche. All right. So you use this first ability for 4 loyalty. You create 4 Ajani leadership tokens on the board. And then you enlist 4 gems. So you're impacting 8 gems on the board, right? 4 gems are enlisted, 4 gems are Ajani leadership tokens. Then, Fierce Leadership, enlist the gem. So you just get 1 gem, right? Then you create 4 Ajani leadership tokens. Again, those cards gain double strike, period. Okay, so those new tokens you create get the double strike emblem. And then all your creatures get +2/+2 until the end of turn. So a nice little buffer for 2 more loyalty. It's insane. Unscathed Leadership, 3rd, enlist the gem. So the second and third one, you only get to enlist 1 gem. The first one, you enlist 4 gems. Then you create 5 Ajani leadership tokens. Those cards gain prevent damage, and you gain 3 loyalty. So by using your 3rd, you're ramping pretty much all the way into your 1st or 2nd, realistically, ability. And you want to use each one of these. Life gain, listen, your token creatures, any one of your creatures can randomly get lifelink, double strike, and prevent damage. It's brilliant. It's brutal. It's powerful. Now, Cats Assemble is it's like an 80s cartoon, right? I love it. It's very Thundercats feeling. I love it. Great job. Chef's kiss, Oktagon. At the end of your turn, if you have full life, create 2 Ajani soldier tokens. Otherwise, you gain 3 life. Now, the Ajani soldier tokens have Assemble. They're 1/1 cat creatures, and they're just static 1/1 tokens, right? No big deal. However, they have Assemble, so I'll go into the gameplay with it here a bit. You can probably already tell what my recommendation is going to be on this. I do not own any other Ajani. I got backlash. There's a link in the description below for my mono walker and dual walker and my 3-tier three-color walker priority list as far as which ones I think are worth getting over others. I do not own an Ajani. I've never bought an Ajani, ever. And I have Ajani Invigorate leadership, and I would pay IRL money for this. Oktagon gave it to me, so I don't have to get it, but this is a phenomenal mono walker. Now, spoiler, If you have yet to start going after the PMA cards, there's a brand new Pearl in there. What's up, Pearl? Mini Pearl? We definitely want that. We definitely want that. However, if you're going to go do that and spend money to get packs, if you're not a free-to-play player, if you're going to go spend money for packs, I would encourage you to go pick up Ajani for $29.99 American USD dollars, because you're going to get a card already that will reduce one of the needs to get a PMA account. Plus, you get 2 additional packs, and I think you could go buy 3 packs for like $26.99 or something like that. It's a better value to get Ajani because you want this Planeswalker, but in addition to that, you get 3 packs and you have 3 shots to go pull Mox Pearl. The rest of the cards are okay. There's a couple in there that are okay. I honestly don't see myself playing any of them outside of Ajani, but aside from Pearl. Pearl is, a must-have card. It's phenomenal. Okay, that said, how does Ajani Invigorate leadership play? Great question. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, so here's my Pauper build. And the one thing you need to know about Ajani is you're going to be gaining life. Renewal is a big thing with him. So anything that you have that is renewal focused is phenomenally charged with him. He gains a lot of life. I really don't need to do much more for life gain at more established levels than what his normal abilities are. But we're going to take advantage of that by Trelasara Moondancer. 8 mana, legendary 3/3 white-green elf cleric. When you gain life, this creature gets +1/+1. Pick one of the top 2 cards from your library, fetch that card, it gains 3 mana. She was tailor-made for Ajani. Not only does she get strength and honor every time you gain life, but in addition to that, you get to go fill your hand with cards that you get to hand select out of the top 2 off your library, and they gain 3 mana. Essentially, imagine that you have every card in your deck with her on the board costs 3 less to play. And you get to pick which one you're drawing off the top 2 cards. That's essentially what she does for you. Very powerful. Saguardian Paladin, 8 mana for a 4/4, white-green human knight. When a creature you control is buffed, this creature gains trample and lifelink until the end of turn. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, the first buffed creature you control gains trample and lifelink until end of turn. She synergizes very well. I like her quite a bit. Maul of the Skyclays, 14 mana. This is great and was great in Paper Magic as well. But it's an equipment for 3 equipments for every time you attack. Support card artifact equipment. When this support enters the board, each member of your party gets +1/+1 and gains 1 shield. We have a cleric and a human knight. I don't know if that counts. I think warrior is what the thing is for that. While on the board, your first creature gets +3/+3 and gains first strike and flying. You might want to toy with something to the effect of Defender or Vigilance, because that first strike allows you to do some stuff. Pretty powerful. The rest of it's pretty static. Environmental Sciences for some mana conversion. Cosmos Elixir. I like this card. 11 mana artifact. At the beginning of your turn, if you have full life, draw a card. It gains half of its mana. If you don't have full life, you gain 3 life. So a lot of life gain synergy with that other card to get it powered up. Rune of Sustenance, 9 mana. Or a rune, if you control a creature, target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink, then you gain 2 life. If you don't control a creature, your first equipment support gains enchanted at the beginning of your combat on your turn. Your first creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink, yada, yada, yada. Okay? It's really, you're going to have creatures on the board. You're always going to have creatures on the board if you start off with full life. Cleric class, 12 mana. Lots of text here. Support card, enchantment class, cleric. This card can't be enforced. When you gain life for the first time each turn, increase this card's level by 1. Going to happen a lot. Then you gain 3 life. If this card's level is 3 or more, target creature you control gets +1/+1. When this card's level becomes 5, pick any of the first 3 different creature cards from your graveyard, return it to the battlefield under your control. You gain X life. X is equal to this creature's toughness. I don't even know where all the life comes from in this deck. Every card basically gives us life, which powers up our lady, and it does a good job. Kabira Takedown, 7 mana, landforming, spell card. Now, there's a trick to this card. Deal X damage to target opposing creature. X is the number of creature and creature reinforcements you control up to 9. So the max you can do is 9. We use this really for 2 reasons. Number 1, early game to early mid game, we are using this to kind of keep their board under control, but we're really using it for its landforming ability. For 7 mana and a horizontal swap, we get a token that converts 2 white to, or 2 gems to white. Closing statement for flash removal, because we love it. And fracture. A lot of supports out there, and this affects Vanguard. So Fracture is the white or black equivalent of Demolish. Not as good because it's twice as expensive and doesn't do as much, but very critical when we're actually up against a toughie. The toughest deck out there, JTK 421, with a loop deck most likely, fighting Rawl with our Pauper Ajani. Let's see how it does. Now, I will tell you with Raw, as soon as Wizard class hits the board, you're pretty much done. So we need to get in here ASAP and get what we need to. In fact, I'm going to throw Saguardian up here. And let's go from this fun fact. I actually already shot this video. And one of the things that MobaZen, which is the app I use to record these, does, I got a call in the middle of the last game. So I got half of it recorded, went back, came back. And then it only records my little face up here, my little pony. And as a result, I wound up getting in a position where I had to re-record this, but that was such a dominant win. I really wanted you guys to see it. But let's see what we can get done here against arguably the hardest dual-color Planeswalker to face in the meta right now in Standard. All right, so we have our Saguardian Paladin on the board. We have full life. We're drawing a card. It's going to gain half its mana. We're drawing our regular card. We're going to go ahead and use our first ability to get some life gain out there to keep our life total high. The key with Ajani is you have to keep your life total full. I mean, that is the point of the build, because that's what's going to keep you everything you want out here running hard, running good. Let's go here. We'll get the loyalty drop. Nothing else, but we'll keep our loyalty high, and we should be able to make a white match on the next one if he doesn't make that match. He took my white match, but that's okay. Even if he matches the gems, this is what's important. It puts the abilities on our creatures. So again, we're going to go for double strike now since we have some of the other one out there. And your ability scores, you're just going to go in progression. First one, second one, and then ramp into your third and go from there. Pretty straightforward. So now my creatures get +2/+2, and we want a loyalty ramp. We're going to mute down that one because that's what we need for his speediness. And let's go ahead and go here. Boom. See if we can get another loyalty, but we have, there it is, good. We're going to go ahead and give life gain to this one since it doesn't have it. And there we go. Man, to have something in meta like Veto with this type of life gain is kind of insane. Because it just, you'd be doing so much damage. I know he's black, actually, isn't he? He's not white. So it wouldn't fit in this deck anyways. However, these abilities, man, they're so solid. Okay, so Maul gives us something nice to do, but we still want to charge up our hasty removal just in case this guy's playing something fast. And let's go ahead. What did he get out? He's got Chandra Ablaze. So let's go ahead and get, let's do another first mana, loyalty rather, ability. And did not get enough conversion here. Let's go here. Boom. We're going to go your face for all of our assemble creatures. And what's interesting about assemble is even if they have creatures with Defender and Vigilance, your assemble creatures will bypass that. It's essentially a way of giving them, if you target Raw, it's a way of targeting past, or it's like using, oh, there she is. That's the one we've actually wanted this entire time. She's kind of the spotlight here. It gives you like a menace or, unblockable, basically. It's a neat little thing. All right, so we've got white here. We're going to go there. We're going to choose him again. Pretty dominant. I mean, he's not doing anything just yet, which is interesting. But now we're going to gain life. Trelisara will let us go 1/1, so she gets +1. We're going to get Fracture because we want to take that token off the board. We get more life gain, so we're going to do another one. Let's do another Saguardian Paladin. Gains 3 mana. Essentially, with her on the board, you're getting, for every time you gain life, you're filling your hand with cards that gain +3 mana. You're essentially making every card in hand, every card in your library while she's on the board, costs 3 less to cast. Pretty powerful. Here he comes. There's that. Let's see. Did he get it? He's destroying stuff. There it goes. I think here goes the combo. Let's see. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to survive this. And we don't have enough mana in our hasty creature stuff, but let's just hope that we can get it done. Now, what's neat about playing a mono walker against, oh, look at this. This is just brutal. Playing a mono walker against Raw and a loop deck, especially with Avaricious Dragon on the board, notice that every time he drew a card, none of the gems got destroyed. It's because he's already destroyed all the white gems, right? So now he has to cast stuff and rely strictly on the mana gains of what's in hand. That's part of the way to beat Raw in events, is to simply have your creatures have... or playing a mono walker and then letting him destroy all of the white tokens, essentially. So we have one there. Is there a way we can destroy that? I don't think so. We can do this though. What is that? That is a double strike. Let's see if we can get Trelasar. Oh, I should have ditched my hand. Mistake, misplay. Should have ditched every card out of hand, because now I'm going to go gain life like crazy, and Trelasara is not gaining from the benefit of it. Doesn't matter. Mono white strategy against Raw loop deck. Didn't get his wizard class on the board, right? So that's why we survived that. But it is a simple strategy that can wind up overtaking Raw, is with the Mono Walker. So if you're facing him, go with one that doesn't do conversion and just go swap out of color, because that way if Avaricious Dragon's on the board, he's not going to gain mana that way. It should help. With that said, let me show you my Peasant build, because this is where things get nuts. Okay, so if we're talking about AJ, Ajani, Invigorate, Leader, there's one card you have to have. You have to go chase this card, because it takes this whole walker to a whole nother level. Armament Master, 8 mana for a Leader Core Soldier, 3/3 white. Leader Soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, your core creatures get +X/+X until the end of turn. X is the number of equipment cards you control ×2. So you can run equipment heavy stuff, but the bottom line is this guy is mandatory to turn all of your 1/1 weenies into 3/3 weenies, but that get bigger really, really quickly. The only thing is when you do get this creature on the board, it takes away their Assemble. So if you want to keep Assemble, you got to do stuff that brings you Assemble. You ain't going to have Assemble. I really don't use Assemble that much unless I'm trying to target a specific creature. Like if there's a problematic creature on the board, I let my guys get big enough, and then I go Assemble and go and attack it on the board. So it's a neat little way to remove. That ain't it, man. With double strike, damage prevention, as well as life gain, you're just going to outramp your opponent. Now, that is core concept number 1. You can go ramp and build any other way that you'd like and go do the things and put other creatures and build all around Armament Master. He is a must-have for Ajani, Invigorate leaders. Now, with that said, the whole rest of the strategy, it does not focus on armament. Okay, I'm not building around armament, because he in and of himself in that deck is a build all by himself. He can win games all by himself. But I like angels, so I like Leader a lot. So 14 mana, flying, Leader, 6/5 white, Angel Warrior, Leader Angel. When this creature enters the battlefield, another target non-token creature you control gets +4/+4. Gains flying and gains the Angel Warrior subtypes. We can make him an angel once we come out, right? But in addition to that, we're going to do Valkyrie Harbinger, 16 mana, flying lifelink, 6/7. At the end of each player's turn, if you have full life, because we do a lot of renewal, Vigilant Angel token hits the board. Search for Glory. Let's go find what we want for 9 mana, put it in our hands, and go from there. Explore the Vastlands. Let's ramp up into our mana. Gains as quickly as possible. Gain some loyalty, draw some card, gain a little life. Ameria the Sky Ruin, 12 mana. They destroy our creatures. 2 can play at that game. But at the beginning of turn, convert 3 gems to white, which is good conversion. But in addition to that, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if there are 10 or more white gems on the board, which there are going to be a lot of with the rest of your abilities, return the first creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield under your control. Angel Fire Ignition, target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains Vigilance. That is the big thing with this card. You gain Vigilance. It gains Trample, Lifelink, and Haste until end of turn, but that +2/+2 and Vigilance are permanent. Those are important because if you have prevent damage and you're flying and you have this ability, well, then you can go deal damage to your opponents. Well, when this is Rampage of the Valkyries, 10 mana, black-white, enchantment. And while the support's on the board, create a Vigilant, or when the support enters the board, create a Vigilant Angel token. When an angel creature you control dies or loses a reinforcement, your opponent's first reinforced creature loses a reinforcement if they can't destroy the first opposing creature. Not that big a deal. We're just doing it for the token. Lantern Flare, deal X damage to target opposing creature, gain X life. X is the number of creature cards you control, including the reinforcements. Cleave, if you pay the extra cleave cost, I think that's 3, so a total of 10. Instead, deal X damage to target opposing creature, gain X life. X is 2 times the number of creature cards you control, including their reinforcements. Much bigger. You want to get the flare stuff, but just in case you have some hasty guys across the table from you, closing statement to seal the deal. This is not a perfect build. This is just a fun build, and I'm using this in Scody. I didn't realize I was going to be using this in Scody. Match 20 or more gems of your Planeswalker's colors during a single fight. Cast 2 per swords. Basically, let me make sure I can do this. Let me double check. Do I have a support that has it? I do. I have America Skyclave. Let's go. Let's do it. Rampage is short, and I've got to match a lot of colors. Let's put it all in the line. Let's go ham, baby. Let's go. We're going up against Eliwick. So if I was building for this event, I wouldn't run this build. I'd probably put an extra support or two in there, but I already laid out the build for you guys, so let's put it on the line. Let's see if I can overcome this limitation. Well, there's one right there. That's exactly what we want to need. We want to get that on the board as quickly as possible. White, blue, green, I believe are my color schemes. Boom, boom, got 2 critters. Let's go. And I got to match all the whites I can. Look, she's taking my whites for no reason, you jerk. Let's go here. Boom, boom. All right, so we're up to our first ability now. We've got that on the board for conversion. We're gaining some loyalty. I mean, we already got that. I mean, that's really where it's at. But we're going to be spamming our first ability here because we want to get that as much white mana conversion as we can possibly get. Got to match them whites. All right, let's see what we got here. Boom. There's some nice white conversion. Let's go for the first one. And typically, I like us to go through the first. I just like to match. I go sequentially. So I go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot we get these things. You know what? Let's go. I don't want Prismatic Bridge because I'm going to win way too quickly. So let's go Turgid's Lantern. Let's play Steal Your Girl. I got to match the white. I'm going to lock these down. I'm going to actually just try to get going with that. So that gives my creature life gain. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to attack face. There is that. I got full bars on that one. Let's take that one out. Boom. Did 8 damage to them. I could have taken out the bigger guy, but they've got Defender, or Vigilance. I didn't want to run the risk of getting Vigilanted. All right, what do we need for completing our objective? I got a long way to go. I got to get some whites there. Well, there's another white match left for me. Thank you, thank you. See if we can get some conversion into white. That's pretty good, actually. To the point that I actually want to leave that. Let's go. Actually, we want to get that powered up and see if we can't get both of these to go. Let's go. Let's go here. Boom. We're going to go after. I really want to get you. Let's not, though. Let's keep it face. And this basically circumvents a lot of the protection that they would have. So like that creature should have been able to block me on the bottom because it had big enough defense. It can't block me because I set it up that way. So we're going to destroy that one. Get bigger. Do we have enough to convert and go on from there? No, we do not. Oh, they destroyed my dude. That's all right, though. It's all right. We're at full life still. So we're going to get the tokens here. And there is that. So we want him on the board now, if we can. We're going to go ahead and do the first one again. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to match my white gems, and I want to get free mana here. So we're at 13. I need to get into my other ability. Oh, I forgot. I get another one of these. Yeah, let's take a Turgid. Let's go ham. Let's go. Let's get some free stuff. Let's go here. Boom. Boom. I had a white match on the right-hand side. Or left-hand side. I should have taken that. Yep, let's take that bad boy. Let's get a free critter. Let's get another free critter. There we go. Look at that. Presence, baby. We are in presence. And we're ramping up with our armament, dude. And I've got some nice defense on board. Oh, and you get the abilities even if they crack your stuff on your behalf. So if they're out there doing stuff and breaking your stuff for you, that's another way for you to get that all the things taken care of. You still get credit for them on your walk. I'm gonna spam number 1. I'm gonna keep doing it till I hit this objective. Let's see, and I need to ramp into that other one. Who do I want here? Let's go. Let's actually go here. Rhyme Staff. Oof, not enough white here. Let's go here. Boom. See if we can get some miraculous drops. We do not. That is okay. They kill my dude. That's all right. I didn't really care about her too much anyways. She was just an additional addition. And I'm still full life and I'm still growing here. So Eliwick is getting pummeled, but she can come from behind. She has enough just in green. There's so much stuff that goes on with it. All right, that's great. That is not the support we were looking for, but that is something. We're at 19, so we're going to make that happen here very, very soon. Let's go prevent damage. Cool. We're going to grab the prevent damage from here. Come on. It takes so long. Let's go Turgid. Yeah, we'll go Turgid. We're going to go here eventually. There it is. I got some prevent damage, so I've got some natural defense. Let's go ahead and shoot them in the face. Boom. And I'm going to leave this creature in hand. Oh, it's a token, so I didn't get a chance to take it. Well, I do have an opportunity. You know what? I'm going to take that out. Slow down my roll a little bit. Give me a nice little fofo on the board. And I might have to replace my armament. If I don't draw into the support that I'm looking for here, I've reached my conversion objectives, but I just haven't reached casting my other one. I'll take that. Give me free stuff, baby. Give me free stuff. I'll take them all. All right, so now my Vigilant Angel has prevent damage. There's another. I tried building a mythic build that had the Book of Exalted Deeds, so that my angels had prevent damage in everything that they did, and then or actually your angels got a certain level of qualification, and then you got. Ooh, how big is this? Does this count? I think this counts. Look at this. Let's see. Let's see. What are we going to do there? Let's see if that matches for my deal. Come on, give me the qualification. Boom, 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 and done. I met all the objectives. All right, now we win. Let's just go win. Now we want to concentrate on our double strike because I've got a wall of protection here. There's not much he can do, and I'm at full life. Like I completely handicapped myself in this match, and as long as I don't lose, I'll be fine. There you go. Have fun. Knock yourself out, bro. Knock yourself out. Throw whatever you got against my wall of armament. Do you see what I say when I mean that he's just disgustingly powerful? Ridiculously powerful. All right, there's what I was looking for leader. Let's do that. We're going to mute this down just in case I need it. And we're going to go our secondary ability. Boom. All right, and what you want to do? What you want to do? Yeah, let's go Prismatic Bridge now. Now we can put that on the board. Now we can really start to dominate. And start to really take over this bad boy. What do we got here? So that's lifelink. That's lifelink. That is support that's going to get destroyed. That's double strike. What is that? That's double strike. I don't see a clear path to another double strike. What is this? That's lifelink. All right, so we're going to try to get lucky here, get a white drop. Hey, look at that. 5 swap. My big boy. That's game. That's game. That is game. Let's make that an angel too, just because we're silly like that. But as I was trying to say beforehand, I tried building a deck around Book of Exalted Deeds. Essentially the way it works is when that support is destroyed, one of your angels gets this emblem, and then you getting prevent damage. I got that thing to work one time. They killed a creature. It was not very functional, and I kept winning way too quickly before I could get the thing to trigger. That's the Peasant build, all right? And the key to Peasant build is the armament character. You got to get him. He makes AJ even more powerful than you think. All right, that's my Peasant build. Let me show you my Mythic build. Armament Master. I'm not joking when I say Armament Master is everything in this deck. If you just get this right, you don't need to do anything else basically in the deck. You can just go ramp into your loyalty abilities and make Ajani win. It is absolutely insane. It's a very powerful card. With this, you're tripling your token's power and strength, all kinds of different advantages. Now note, he's got Leader Soldier. So let's take it to the mythic level, to the absolute mythic level. Conqueror's Pledge, 12 mana, 13 kicker, with a white spell card, create 9 core tokens. So I can get 9 times 3 is 27, yes, if my finger math is right. Or I could kicker 13, create 18 core tokens instead, and that's 18 times 3, so that's 38, 24, that's 54, I think, on top of all the other bonuses he would be getting from any other supports and Voltron stuff that you want to do to make him even bigger. This is fun. Let's go nuts with it. But in addition to that, let's actually spotlight some of the new creature cards from the PMAs, which is Jazal Goldmane, 19 mana, exclusive card. He's got, what is this? I forget what that is. Enlist. When an enlisted gem is destroyed, you gain 2 life. When an enlisted gem reaches the bottom of the board, destroy all enlisted gems. Your creatures with Assemble get +X/+X. Whoa, let's not spoil it, baby. He's legendary. He has First Strike, and he has, what is that one? Assemble. 4/4 Cat Warrior. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, if you have full life, enlist 2 gems. Otherwise, you gain 3 life. When this creature attacks, your creatures get +X/+X until end of turn. X is the number of enlisted gems on the board. So we want to maximize our enlisted gems. We want to go ham with them. That means we're going to probably spam our first ability more than the rest of them, because the other one make us win too fast. They just make us win too fast. Too fast. We're going to also do Vanguard of Ramaz, 15 mana for an assembled Vigilant 2/2 Cat Soldier. Heroic. If you have full life, your creatures get +1/+1. Otherwise, gain 3 life. Activate 2 white, create 2 Ajani Soldier tokens. I'm not really impressed with this card. He's too expensive for a 2/2 body that doesn't really get buffed. He gets +1/+1. He's okay. His biggest strength is putting 2 Ajani Soldier tokens on the board, which the Armament Master dude makes a bigger deal for. So I actually think that card's way more powerful than this Mythic in this Planeswalker. However, we're just spotlighting them just to show you what they can do and how they work. Prismatic Bridge, because we want all the creatures free. Amaria, the Sky Ruin, because if they go to the graveyard, we want to bring them out if we have 10 mana, plus we want to convert 3 to white, because that's our in-color match. Skyclave Relic, because, well, I don't know if you know about Skyclave Relic. 9 mana, indestructible, plus a 9 kicker, artifact. The support can be a reinforced, so just like all of the classes from AFR, this has 2 activated gems. Convert 2 gems to your Planeswalker's colors, which is white, so that's good. Kicker 9. When you cast this card, create 2 copies of the Skyclave Relic on the board under your control. So Skyclave, essentially you get 3 for the price of 2. Pretty good deal, but, you know, it is what it is. Closing statement for flash removal. Gotta have it. And Saguardian Imprisonment. I don't know if I featured this as much as I should have. This is a really powerful card. And then, of course, Minnie Pearl. Mox Pearl, 6 mana, support card, artifact. At the beginning of your turn, your white mana bonus is increased by 2, so we're going to go to 9 until end of turn. Mana field, the first white card in your hand gains full mana. The only downside, well, not the downside to this. This is a great card. It's a masterpiece. It's absolutely epic. I love it. It's great. I love having Minnie Pearl. Let's go face Lime Divine featuring Sarkhan the Unbroken, which means he's probably going to be running a Phylath Tanazir deck. Let's go see what we can do against it. Flash removal. All right, so we got Skyclave Relic. Oh, you know what we're doing. I mean, it's not even close, baby. Not even close. We're going to, you know what they say. We're going to do that. There we go. We've got 2 tokens on the board already, up to our first ability. Sassy Pants. Let's go. Let's not even waste time with this. We want Prismatic Bridge. We're going to go ahead and do Blessed is the Hunt. We're going to go get some lifelink. Now, the downside to this is if we get... let's actually do this. Let's go boom. Let's get a free... free Prismatic Bridge. And that way, we're going to save our life-gaining stuff for when the leader hits the board. So let's see if we can get leader on the first try. Let's see. Look at this. This guy's already gaining 20 life over here. Boom. No, of course, we grab another Prismatic Bridge. But we want this for free. Actually, what we're going to do, here's a little trick, okay? We're actually going to lock down Amaria the Skyclave. I would really like to do the thing. Maybe this works? Nope. I have to do it next turn. But the trick is, you fill up your card with mana. You then you fill the card you actually want to do with mana. Is this enough 9? Is this 9? No, that is not enough. But we do want to do this. Can we do it? Oh, they took my match. No, we can't. So we're just going to go ahead and go here. Boom. We're up to full power. We're not going to use our... Oh, but we did get our leader on the board. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do some more white gemming. See if we can get enough conversion on the board to make something happen. We did not. We're going to get the life gains now because that's actually what we want. Let's see if we can give both of our guys life gain. We did. Cool. Because it is random. Oh, cool. This worked. So now this is coming out on the board. We're getting our deal. Did it let us kick it? It did not. It didn't even ask us. Ah, boo. Boo. I guess I didn't have enough mana there. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I had a 5 swap over there. I missed. It doesn't even matter. It totally doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I have a 54-54 by turn 4. It's nuts, dude. It is stupid nuts. Turn 3. Now it's turn 4. I got a 57-57. I have everything full in hand. Let's go ahead and go Skyclave. Let's go Saguardian's Imprisonment. Let's go here. Boom. I get more stuff that's free. I get to kick this. Yes, let's do it. We have all the things we want. And I didn't even bother using any of my other abilities, which I could have. I probably should have, but I didn't need to because it's game. It's just nuts. It's nuts. Ah! I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, he's got Velamarcus. Oh no, what do we do? I think we'll just lock him down. Let's just do that, shall we? Let's go ahead and do double strike because I'd like to get double strike somewhere. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. That's all right. That's all right. Let's just go here. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and lock him down. How you like that? He's got nothing for us, baby. Just absolutely nothing. Just game. Just game. Oh. Mono white aggro is now a thing. This is Ajani. Let me give my final thoughts. So Ajani, Invigorate leadership. Is he worth? Yes. Oh my gosh. Is he totally worth the IRL cash? I don't know that they're going to make this available for gold. I guess they will. It's just a matter of when. I don't know that I'd want to wait. This is absolutely I love Goz Master flowers. And I would argue, prior to this, the best mono white walker in the game. Not even close. Like, not even close. And I will argue that Ajani Invigorate leadership for quick win, okay, mind you, for just win now objectives. If you have the one leader card that's in this, and even if you don't have that leader card, there's other ways to beef this up that just wins stupid quickly. Ajani Invigorate leadership, I have to argue, might be the most powerful White Walker in the game. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you wrong? Yes, if you disagree, you are. What can I say? I know. Steve is the best. You got to go follow him on Twitch because I don't think he does a YouTube thing. Steve made a comment in one of the videos. Is there a Planeswalker that Goz doesn't like? We're going to get to some here very soon. However, not today, my friend. Not today. Absolutely is Ajani worth the $29.99 IRL money? He is. His life total, his mana gains, every single one of his abilities are playable. They're all, for 8 is his most expensive thing. You don't need loyalty ramp. You can just do loyalty swaps and you'll be able to be flush with getting all the stuff you need done with him. It's the synergy, just the synergy. It blows my mind. Get him. Powerful walker. Let's do this. How about a giveaway? How about you would like an Ajani pack for free? That's right, my friends. You can actually get an Ajani pack for free. One of the PMA packs. It's a light pack, so I don't know if it's a non-dupe or if it's just a whatever it is. I don't know the rules of it, but you would like to get one for free? It's very simple. Here's how it goes. All you have to do is comment below on who you think the strongest White Walker is. Got to have these 3 words, strongest White Walker, in the comments below, and then tell me whoever you think it is. It's got to be worded that way because I'm going to be searching that out. Strongest White Walker, and you could be eligible for a PMA pack, white, for Ajani that I can give away right now, courtesy of Oktagon. Thank you guys at Oktagon. You guys rock. And I will be choosing the winner at random. You cannot be a previous winner within the last 90 days, though, to qualify. Sorry, Mang. That's just the way it is. That said, my friends, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world for the last 30 minutes or so, I'm going to assume. But you chose to spend that time with me here. It is truly appreciated. I would love for you to join the party, take up sword and arms and spell, and join me on my party and on my quest as we go through trying to find new ways to break this silly little puzzle game that we absolutely all adore. You're awesome. I appreciate you. And until our next quest, my friends, swords up.